All right, traders and hustlers, today's episode is going to hit different. Yeah, I know you're used to us drilling into your heads about trading psychology, self-sabotage, and all those "why did I just blow my account" moments. But today, we're taking a sharp detour away from your P&L and into something even crazier: government asset seizures. Yep, we're stepping out of the mind games and into the world's biggest heist stories. If you're ready for this wild ride, make sure to hit like and drop a comment below. Let us know your craziest trading moment or what you think of the topic. Let's get the conversation started. You thought losing a few pips was bad. Try losing your entire farm, all your gold, or basically everything you own because some government decided it was necessary. Imagine Stalin, Mao, Hitler, and even good old FDR making your margin calls look like child's play. We're diving headfirst into history's wildest confiscations, where people didn't just lose money, they lost everything. And I've got to give a big shout out to Brent Johnson, whose research on this is the gold mine we're mining from today. Without his work, we'd still be digging for historical gems like we're panning for gold in a drained riverbed. So buckle up, because today's episode may not be about blowing up your trades, but it will make you think twice about where you stash your assets. Let's get into it, because what you're about to hear will make even the worst trading day seem like a walk in the park. If you're digging the content so far, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss any of our hard-hitting episodes. Let's kick off with Uncle Joe, also known as Joseph Stalin, who, instead of building the world's creepiest theme park, decided to collectivize farms. Ever heard of dekulakization? It's basically a fancy word for, if you own anything, it's ours now. Stalin went full Game of Thrones on the wealthier peasants, the kulaks. If you owned a bit more grain, or, I don't know, a cow, congrats, comrade, you just made the list of class enemies. So farms were seized, grain was confiscated, and families were sent on what I can only describe as a very involuntary vacation to Siberia. And before you say, that's so last century, remember this: mass expropriation still happened. Stalin just did it with extra flair and, well, gulags. Now, China didn't want to miss out on the fun. Fast forward to the 1960s and Mao Zedong decides to play let's ruin everyone's life with the Cultural Revolution. The Red Guards? More like Red Army Yard sale. No stone unturned, no home unchecked. Got a nice painting? Burn it. Some family heirlooms? Smash them. Your family's gold ring? Sorry, buddy, it's for the people. Of course, the people never actually saw it. So the four olds, old customs, old culture, old habits, and old ideas were out. What was in? Asset confiscation. And the kicker? People didn't just lose their stuff, they lost their dignity too. Yet, amidst the chaos, you had folks hiding valuables in the weirdest places. Who knew Grandma's vase was worth more stuffed with contraband cash than it ever was holding flowers? And then there were the Nazis, who, in classic "I'll take that, thanks" fashion, seized Jewish assets in broad daylight and called it Aryanization. We're talking homes, businesses, paintings, life savings, gone. Poof. They practically turned confiscation into a full-time job, except no one wanted this job because, you know, it involved war crimes. Jews, scrambling for survival, did everything short of pulling a Houdini act to protect what little they had left. Stuffing money in mattresses, child's play, transferring money abroad, or using non-Jewish proxies. Now that was the elite game of asset hide-and-seek. Too bad the Nazis weren't playing fair. The only thing more brutal than their confiscations? Their taste in architecture. Yikes. But let's not pretend this was all across the ocean drama. Oh no, the US had their own fun in the 1930s. You'd think FDR was playing a game of Monopoly and decided, what if we made hoarding gold illegal? That's right. Executive Order 6102 required everyone to hand over their gold. You had some under your mattress? Too bad. They weren't having it. People were walking into banks looking like they were turning in their dignity. The only things exempt from the great gold grab: jewelry and rare coins. So, yeah, if your life savings weren't in a necklace, congratulations, you just got state-approved mugged. Gold Reserve Act of 1934, let's just say it made things official. The government was your new gold collector, and you weren't invited to the party. Here's the kicker, folks. Whether it's farms, cultural relics, or gold bars, governments have a habit of taking what's not theirs in the name of the greater good. They've done it for decades, and guess what? They'll probably do it again, just with better PR next time. The lesson here: hide your kids, hide your wife, and definitely hide your assets, because history doesn't just repeat, it upgrades its game. In the grand game of finders keepers, the government always plays the long con. So what's the solution? Move to Mars? Learn from history, folks, because when Big Brother wants your stuff, there's only one thing for sure. They'll take it and they'll smile while doing it. Till next time, keep your eyes on your wallet and your assets. Well, maybe don't keep them in plain sight. This has been Alex from Edge-Forex signing out.